So in this installment of War on Cops, you have a man by the name of Scott Michael Green. He's actually a white supremacist, and we'll get into why he is a white supremacist. He decided to go out and shoot and kill 2 cops. They were just sitting in their patrol cars. They wasn't doing anything no more than that. And yet we haven't heard about this story all over the news. We haven't seen this guy's picture flashed all over the place. We haven't heard anything, but yet 2 cops dead. We haven't heard nothing from Blue Lives Matter. We haven't heard nothing from White Lives Matter. We haven't heard nothing from All Lives Matter, but yet 2 police officers are dead. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Officer from Urbandale was shot and killed around 1 o'clock local time this morning while responding to a call. Officers found him dead in his car. That brought in law enforcement from across the area. About 20 minutes later, a Des Moines police officer was found shot in his car just a mile from the first shooting. He was rushed to the hospital but died there a short time later. Des Moines police say all officers are now operating in pairs as an extra precaution.
There's clearly a danger if you're a police officer. These guys were gunned down, sitting in their car, doing nothing wrong. So there's definitely some danger out there. There's somebody out there shooting police officers. We hope we find him before anybody else gets hurt.
Are y'all going to raise money for the families of these police officers? That's what I want to know. You Blue Lives Matter people, your All Lives Matter people, and your White Lives Matter people. Are you going to do that? Because these 2 police officers were killed by a white supremacist. Now, some people may say, well, why you call him a white supremacist? Well, first and foremost, he was pictured with a Confederate flag. And we know the white supremacists love Confederate flags. So much so that the police had put him out of that football game when he had that Confederate flag. The second thing that would happen to him, back in 2014, he was staying in an apartment complex, seen a black man at night, shined a light in his face, and called him the N-word and told him he was going to kill him. Now, he was reported to the police. He ended up getting put on probation for 1 year. He completed his probation. He was fined from there. More about his criminal record. He was arrested in 2001 and charged with domestic assault, assault causing bodily injury, and 4th-degree criminal mischief. He was also charged in 2010 with driving under influence, which we know, according to the FBI numbers, 83% of the arrests for driving under influence are, white people. Other details about the case are not immediately available. Now, police were recently called to the home of Patricia Green, Scott's mother, for a domestic disturbance and arrested Patricia after her son said she assaulted him. So the violence just doesn't fall too far from the tree. This white supremacist got off for making a terroristic threat to a black man. And now, since you let this devil run around, he's killed 2 police officers. All these police officers' lives matter. This is a war on cops. This is a calculated, cold-hearted killing planned by Satan himself. You have to start addressing these white male suspects killing cops. White male suspects kill more cops in this country than any other group. But yet your mainstream media won't point that out. Why they won't point that out? Because they got to protect the image of the white man. And while other white people are losing their lives at the hands of that, and you're keeping it quiet. If this was Tyrone and Javarius and every other name that went and ambushed 2 cops, it'll be all on Fox News right now, CNN, MSNBC. It'll be all this war on cops and, the black community. Where's the black leaders? Where's Black Lives Matter on this and all this stuff? Where's Al Sharpton? Where's all these different people when this happened? So where's all the white leaders on this? Where's all the white politicians coming out condemning this? Where are they? Where's Donald Trump? Is he going to come out and condemn this? Or if he has condemned this, he should speak up a little bit louder, right? Where's Paul Ryan? Where's the GOP president? Where he at? This stuff needs to be talked about. Y'all so worried about Hillary's emails all day long, but you're not worried about 2 cops losing their lives? Oh, I'm sorry. The suspect is white. That's why you don't say much about it. Whether the suspects are black, or if they was Hispanic, or they was Arab, or any other group, you be ready to come up with new laws and legislation because the boogeyman has to be a person of color. but most of the time that boogeyman looks just like you. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this story. It's horrible, especially for these cops' families, because they didn't do anything, and we don't know if a cop is bad or good. None of us do, except based on their actions. Share the video. Let people know what's going on. Like the commentary. Subscribe for more news stories.